Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Cardwell.
And we're back today to showcase the brand new set of Force Will called the Game of Gods Reloaded.
Yeah.
It's a super fun set. There's a lot of weird interactions that are coming out, and we got 4 new rulers to play with and do weird things with. So, as always, we make the basic deck first of what they are supposed to show and do and whatnot. And then we'll play all the weird janky shit later.
Yeah.
So we're first going over Shiva, our girl. So we're going to see what this deck can do. It's got a lot of weird stuff. It's got one of the best cards I've ever seen printed, which we'll go over in a little bit. But before we get into it, guys, remind you that we do have a Patreon. The link is down below. Go check it out. It just takes $1 to give us some love and support. We greatly appreciate it. And at our Patreon, you'll find access to our Discord and all of our videos early and all the other fun stuff we have on our Patreon.
Also, remind you, with the new set out, we also actually have the set on our deck building app, which is FOW Grimoire. It is on Apple and Android. Go ahead and give it a download, and the free version gives you 2 free decks. So just go hog wild with these new rulers and new card, and you can send the things to your friends and see what they say.
Yep. And that we're gonna go over the deck called Of Mice and Mimis, because we're playing Chamimi and her girls.
Yep.
So Shiva is the ruler. She has villains. You cannot have tails, and then Revolution Order 0, and then Force Command is nature. So Force Command Nature, this ordered card gains J Resonators you control, get +2/+2. So she just auto makes your dudes bigger, whatever you order. And then you can call a stone while tapped, or not untapped.
Simple as that. Just a little good old ruler, or what are they called?
Yeah,
leaders.
They're orders.
They're the whole give +2/+2 thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so with Mimis, as always, there's a lot of basic ones, and here's our first one. It's a 1-drop Mimi Tribe Warrior. It's a 5/5 for 1. That's bigger than all the 4/4s out there for sure.
Next is the Mimi Tribe Spectator. It is a 1-drop 4/4 with J Resonators with villains you control, get +4/+4. Not gonna come up to a whole lot, but we do have a couple of villains in here that it does help.
Yep. Next one is Mimi Tribe Chef. It's a 8/8 green white, cooking maybe some, I don't know, probably fried rice. We'll call it.
Yeah.
Done.
Little 2-drop 8/8. Let's go.
Done.
Next is our girl Chamimi, the Divine Power. She's like the main card of the deck because she does a lot.
Oh yeah.
So for 2 green is 7/7 Villains Pierce. Whenever Mimi Tribe enters the field under your control, this card deals damage to target J Resonator equal to the attack of that Mimi Tribe. If this card would deal more damage than the target's capacity to hold, it deals the rest to your opponent after.
Amazing.
So they have a 4/4, you shoot for 7, they take 3. Yep. That's how that works. Then Revolution, she gains Precision, and then enter, search your deck for 3 Mimis, or you may reveal X Mimis with no abilities from outside the game. Total cost of X equals to the Resonators you control, and put them in play. So you have 3 Resonators, you get 3 Mimis from outside the game, which in Force Will, that'd be your sideboard, and you put them in play. Which then triggers her ability, because each Mimi comes in separately, just being like, shoot that dude, shoot that dude, shoot that dude.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Free damage is free damage.
Next one is Giant Bird of Mahat. It's a green 1/6/7. It has flying. Main ability, green, discard this card, target J Roller gains flying until end of turn. Draw a card. If the target is a Mimi Tribe, draw 2 cards instead. That's what you're using this card for, because it's amazing.
Yeah, you're not going to really ever play this bird. You're going to discard it to make your dudes bigger, which A, helps the 3,000, and B, draws your cards.
Yeah, 2 cards, in fact.
Yeah. Mimi Tribe Brave is a 3-drop 11/11. He's 2 green and 1, so he's just a big dude.
Yep. And then the 3 Beast Warriors. It's a 3 green, quick cast, 9/9. So it is villains. You may pay 1 green less for each non-Magic Stone, non-J Resonator entity your opponent controls, which can be free most of the time with this new meta, but we'll see. And then enter, destroy target non-Magic Stone, non-J Roller entity your opponent controls, draw a card. So it can be free, it draws you a card, kills the thing, and it's quit on their turn.
Yeah, and it's huge.
And it's huge, yeah, it's a 9/9.
Yeah, and if you order it, it becomes even bigger because it's J Rulers, so this thing's like an 11/11 by itself.
And if you have Spectator, then it's a 13/13, right? Or even bigger. So it's ridiculous.
And then the last guy we have in the deck is Magellanica, the Mimi Tribe Giant. She is a 5-drop, so 4 green and 1 for a 2,000/2,000. Villains and Pierce. J Resonators your opponent control gain Precision, which you'd be like, why are you giving them a keyword? But it's because of her ability. You must attack this turn if able, or your opponent must attack this turn if able. If damage will be dealt to this card, put 2 own counters on it instead. Whenever you rest a Magic Stone you control, this card deals 200 damage to each J Resonator. And then enter, untap 4 Magic Stones. So this card is 1 mana if you Revolution it. and it does a lot of damage. So
Yep.
if you have a Chamimi, this thing just gets to wreck them in the face. You're
Yeah.
like, hey, cool, that dude takes some damage and you die.
And like it prevents the damage dealt to her, so she just gets bigger all the
Yeah.
time. And I'm starting to appreciate Force of Will Company to be able to put precision or pierce on big dudes, because that's what they need. They need to be able to trample over and hit the player. So
Yeah.
thanks for
Yeah,
that.
and this card being able to be like, hey, I don't die to Bane is really, really cool.
Yeah, real good. Next one is Sniper Shot. It's 1 green chant that every green card deck needs. Put 4 1/1 counters on target J Resonator you control. The chosen target deals damage equal to its attack to J Resonator your opponent controls. And Force Resonant Nature, draw a card. So it's a cantrip that kills a dude. Yes, please.
Yeah, pretty solid.
And 4 counters, that's permanent. That's not just 4 + 4 + 4.
Yeah, which helps in the whole have 3,000 across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Which again, we have another card like that. Shiva enters the game of the gods. It is 1 green, quick cast. J Resonators you control get +2/+2 until an eternal until the end of turn, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because your whole purpose in this deck is to try to go wide and big, so you want to make sure your dudes stay alive. Or this card deals damage equal to the total attack of J Resonators you control to target J Resonator. If that total attack is greater than 3,000, draw 3 cards. And then Force Resonance Nature, you may choose both.
No matter what you're doing, both for 1.
Yeah, for 1 mana, you get both with Shiva, so you're like, hey, cool, my dudes are eternal, and I get to kill your thing.
So one-sided, possibly one-sided board wipe on their turn, and that's really ridiculous. The next one is Trishula. 1 green and 1. It's a J Resonators you control. Gain Pierce and Eternal as long as total attack of J Resonators you control is greater than 3,000. And then put the top card of your Magic Stone deck in the field when it enters. Yes, please. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, so we're already going big, so this just makes your dudes have Pierce and Eternal, because, why not?
And it ramps you. Cool, thanks.
Yeah. Shiva's Encouragement. This card is actually a lot better than I gave it credit for, so I have to give them props for this. It's 3 green. Search your deck for any number of Mimi tribes with total combined cost of 3 or less and put them into the field. Force Resonance Nature. Resonators put in the field this way gain Swiftness.
Oh, yeah.
So if you already have like 2 villains in play, like let's say you have 2 Chamimis or whatever, and you have 1 Revolution, then you just get to be like, hey, cool, let's get some, or not Revolution. You just have 2 Chamimis. You're like, play this, go get 3 Mimi Spectators. You take 4, 4, 4.
Yeah. Lots.
It's nuts. This card's insane because you're like, hey, cool, I'm going to get free dudes.
It's just for 3, and it
Yeah.
works. Rigveda is her nice little chant here. It's a green, red, and a white. It's a quick cast. Choose up to 3. You can cancel target spell, cancel target activated or automatic ability, and destroy target non-magic stone entity. Amazing. And you have Force Resonance Nature, which you will. You may pay a white, red, or green rather than play this card's cost. If you choose only one option, you can pay a red, white, any combination of the colors, rather if you just choose 2 of those options. So it's cheaper for what you just use it for, but it's still in whatever color combination you have.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
This card is insane
Yeah.
good. If
Very.
you're playing Shiva, you play this card, period. Because it doesn't matter what you choose, you get value.
Yeah.
You pay 2 mana, you get to counter a thing and kill a thing. Like, not very many games ever have something like that.
Or even had turn 1 counter if need be. Because you just have 1 will, and you just be like, okay, counter target spell. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, card is insane.
Very, very, very good.
Next is Arena Expansion Mimi Tribe Festival. It is a red, green, and a white. For an addition, enter. Search your deck for up to 2 Mimi tribes that don't share a name. Reveal them, put them in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Whenever J Resonator you control attacks, recover target Magic Stone you control. Force Resonance Nature, as long as this begins at the beginning of the game, if you did not already reveal a card that shares a name with this in this game, you may reveal this card from your side from outside the game and keep it revealed. As long as you have 3,000 power in play, you get to play this for free. So
Yep, just like that.
card is insane with Shiva because you just have 1 in the sideboard. At the start of the game, you're like, hey, cool, reveal it. So you know I'm going to do this at some point in time because you're going to get 3,000 power. And you get to, and then each one still triggers. So if you do the first one for free, then you get to play one from your hand and it still triggers its ability of go search for Mimi. So you're just like, I get more gas. Like,
Yeah.
This card is not a 4 of, but it's definitely like a 2 or 3 of because it's just worth it. Like, you're going to have 1 in the board, so you always get 1. And then just have extra value.
And of course, with Trishula, then it's just amazing, for sure.
Yeah, you get extra value out of that. With that, that's the deck. We're going to go to the stones real quick. There's 2 Magic Stones, or Wind Magic Stones. There's Magic Stone of the 6 Sages, which adds mostly green, but it can get the other colors if you need to. And then Magic Stone of Knowledge, which adds green basic or any color if you have 3 stones.
Which is amazing.
And then we do have some sideboard cards or like things that you need
To go search for the
but
spells.
mostly it's for like the cards that need to search for them. Like Chamimi has Mimi Tribe Warriors, Mimi Tribe Chief, Mimi Tribe Brave, so Chamimi can go bring them into play. And then we do have Back to Nature, which is a good card for Chamimi, but it's a sideboard card really only. 1 green quick cast, destroy target light or water entity, and then you have Force Resonance Nature. Players can't chase this card.
Yep.
So you get to kill whatever you want for 1 mana, and they can't stop you. And then we have the Arena expansion because you need it.
Yeah, for sure.
But overall, this deck is just big beat stick dudes. So it's straightforward, like, hey, we're gonna try to kill you, and it's super fun, and it's gonna be interesting to see what it does. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it. If you want to see the deck list, guys, it'll be down below. And we'll see y'all again next time.
Goodbye.
Later. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit that bell to stay up to date on any of the notifications for our channel. And lastly, make sure you give us all the comments down below, and we'll make sure we get them.
And just to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to subscribe. But for those Mythic and above patrons, we like to give you a super thanks. And that would be Ryan and Magic Dragon Games. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We love you.